You want to know why your life is bad? And you want to know why certain people's lives are going well for themselves? And I'm talking about for those that aspire to live a life in righteousness. Me being in my short 32 years of life, I have come to realize that every time I do something contrary to what God wants me to do, every single time I do something that is contrary to what God wants me to do, I end up having problems somewhere in my life. Bills, arguments with spouse, losing your job, whatever. Every single time I decide that I'm going to follow God and do what the Spirit tells me to do, every morning when you wake up and you hear that voice in your head that tells you to get up and do exactly what you're supposed to do, whether that's pray when you get up and you leave before you leave your house, whether that's fast. Anytime God tells you to do something and you listen to it, your life is instantly better. Anytime God tells you to do something and you don't listen to it, your life is instantly worse. And I'm a living proof and testament of that. People always ask me, how is it that my life is this way and that way? And I got a beautiful family, a beautiful wife, XYZ. And I always tell them I only have those things because I choose to serve God. And I choose to listen to the Most High's commandments. But every time I, for some reason, go out the way of listening to the Most High God, I always start having static in my life and chaos in my life. So the blueprint to a good life is really serving the Most High God. Now, somebody might say, well, that's cliche, but it's really not. I'm going to give you an example. The Bible tells you for men not to be abusers of themselves with women. Well, guess what? You abuse women and now you got that you abuse sexual orientations with other men for the sisters, and now you got that sexually transmitted disease, and now your life is in disarray. But if you were to listen to the scriptures that says do not abuse yourself with women, or do not abuse yourself with the opposite sex in general, then you would have never dealt with that sexually transmitted disease. Or let's say you got addiction to like alcoholism or whatever. The scriptures tell us to not be valiant at the wine. Well, now you didn't went out, you didn't drunk or whatever, and you didn't got into that car accident, and now you got to go to jail and get a DUI. But if you would have listened to the Bible, then your life, that would have been one less thing that you had to deal with your life. Let's deal with this on the subatomic level. Your finances, your money. The Bible tells you to keep your money up in storehouses for a rainy day. Well, guess what? You got your tax return, or you got whatever money you got, and instead of saving your money in the storehouses, as the Bible say, you went out and splurged your money on cars, chains, whatever the case may be, and now when a rainy day comes, you broke, and now it's God help me. But God is already helping you if you just listen to what he's saying. Do listen to God and your life will be better. I'm a living testimony of that. My life is, I got a great life. I got a beautiful family. I got success, in my life for myself. But at the same time, when I choose not to listen to the Most High God, the same rules apply for me. So let this be a message to everybody out there. You know what the Spirit is telling you. You know what goodness is telling you in your mind. Choose life and who you will serve this day. All right? Shalom, y'all.